Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we resetting sail to the heart of the Caribbean to explore the vibrant and complex history of an island nation that has captivated the world for centuries, Cuba. From its indigenous roots to its revolutionary spirit, Cuba's story is one of resilience, passion, and constant transformation. So, grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into the fascinating history of the Pearl of the Antilles. Our story begins long before European ships appeared on the horizon. The island was home to indigenous peoples, primarily the Taino, Guanahatabe, and Siboney. They were skilled farmers, fishers, and artisans, living in organized communities and developing a rich culture deeply connected to the land. Their peaceful existence was shattered in 1492 when Christopher Columbus landed, claiming the island for Spain and famously declaring it the most beautiful land human eyes have ever seen. What followed was a dramatic and often brutal period of Spanish colonization that lasted for nearly 400 years. The indigenous population was decimated by disease and forced labor. To replace them, the Spanish began importing enslaved Africans to work on the rapidly expanding sugar and tobacco plantations. This dark chapter forged the very foundations of modern Cuban culture, creating a unique blend of Spanish and African traditions that we see today in its music, religion, and cuisine. Sugar became king, making Cuba one of Spain's most prized and profitable colonies. By the 19th century, cries for independence were echoing across Latin America, and Cuba was no exception. A series of long and bloody wars for independence began, led by heroic figures like Carlos Manuel de Céspedes and the iconic writer and revolutionary José Martí. Martí's dream of a free Cuba with all and for the good of all inspired a nation. The United States intervened in the final war in 1898, leading to the Spanish-American War. Spain was defeated, but true independence remained elusive. The 20th century saw Cuba fall under heavy American influence, while the island became a glamorous playground for the rich and famous, with lavish casinos and vibrant nightlife in Havana. This prosperity masked deep-seated social inequality and political corruption. Discontent simmered beneath the surface, especially in the rural areas where poverty was rampant. This growing unrest set the stage for one of the most significant events of the century. In 1959, a young lawyer named Fidel Castro, along with his band of revolutionaries, including the legendary Che Guevara, successfully overthrew the dictator Fulgencio Batista. The Cuban Revolution was a seismic event that reshaped the country and its relationship with the world. Castro established a communist government, nationalized industries, and implemented sweeping land reforms and literacy campaigns. These changes led to a direct confrontation with the United States. The Bay of Pigs invasion and the Cuban Missile Crisis brought the world to the brink of nuclear war, cementing a Cold War rivalry that resulted in a decades-long economic embargo. This isolation has profoundly shaped Cuba's modern history, forcing its people to become incredibly resourceful and resilient. Today, Cuba is a country at a crossroads, slowly opening up and evolving while fiercely protecting its revolutionary identity and cultural heritage. From the classic American cars cruising the Malecon to the infectious rhythms of son cubano music, the spirit of the island endures. Its history is a powerful reminder of the enduring human quest for freedom, identity, and a place to call home. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Cuban history. If you found this video interesting, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next adventure. Let us know in the comments what piece of history you'd like us to explore next. Until then, take care